Hello and welcome to Sandbox 3.0. To enter, the code is the last 4 digits of Zach's phone number, 8823. 8823. Figure it unlock.
Sometimes you're going to want to lift up on the door handle when it's unlocking if it struggles.
Okay. Open, and then to close it, simply lightly push that schlage button.
Again, if it struggles, lift up on the door handle while it's
unlocking. Okay. Okay, as we enter, off to the left, we have the cleaning closet. Well, one of the cleaning closets. In here, you'll find the mop, vacuum, floor items, and then their supplies. And in this closet, we've got shoe storage and bags should you need them. And then this hallway off to the left. In the first closet, we have puzzles, games, and extra blankets if you need them for bedding. In this closet here, we have swim towels, sunscreen, hand soaps, cleaning supplies, extra toilet paper, and then the central vac down at the bottom. We have two vacuums. We have the handheld vacuum and the central vac. Should you need one, well, at the end when you clean. And then this closet is extra pillows, sheets. Every bed has 2 sets of sheets, so you can pull the sheets off and remake them quickly. And then all of the twin mattresses, all of the extra mattresses, are these gray sheets down at the bottom. And there's a few extra comforters down there. Okay, and then off to the left. Okay, a couple things. In the bathrooms, we have these switches. The fan, you just push it, it turns on, and then it will turn itself off after 15 minutes. The shower, we're going to get squeegees in there that you can squeegee them off. And I'm going to try to find a spray to help with the hard water. If you have any suggestions, I would love it. Upstairs, we have a thermostat just for upstairs. Bedroom here. Bathroom here, pretty self-explanatory. Kind of the kids zone. And then this door leads out to the balcony. These little chairs do have these cushions here. So if you use them, if you'll just put them inside before you leave, and then make sure you lock the door and deadbolt it shut. And please close this, and also the blind in the bedroom.
That pillow is there on purpose to protect the couch. Please leave it.
Laundry room here. When you leave, please leave the washer lid open to let it dry. It's okay if you leave. Oh yes, there is the detergent and such.
I was pointing out that it clears, unlike the last house.
Yes, it does. It's okay to leave sheets in the dryer if you need to, or if you need to leave dirty sheets or towels on the floor and the next person can wash them. Just remake the beds before you leave and clean up. On the whiteboard, we haven't updated this yet, but you'll find everything that you need as far as
that is 3.0, same password.
Yep. And cross out the hot tub, but the basics are still the same, but we'll update this. Here's the garage. There is a man door. If you'll lock and deadbolt that man door, but the man door going into the home, leave it unlocked, undeadbolted.
Leave this one unlocked and undeadbolted.
Okay, good. Here we are in the kitchen. Pretty self-explanatory stuff. This is the disposal button. And then if you will please not leave dishes in the dishwasher. Make sure it's empty and make sure it's propped open with a bowl when you leave so it doesn't get moldy or mildewy. And then as you leave, if you will just close every blind in the home, including the one over the kitchen sink. So when you are turning the lights off, if you'll also close the blinds. Oh, that only goes to there. Do you want me to pull it all the way up to?
Mm-hmm.
So it only goes to here because it hits the tile. This door, this is to the backyard. Please deadbolt it. Make sure it's shut and deadbolt it, and close these blinds before you leave. If you want to do this, this is good now. So this is how we like the the back porch, buttoned up. The chairs without the rails on the bottom stack, and then the ones with the rails on the bottom just go around the table. Keep it
If you are
pretty.
going to use the barbecue, pull it away from the house.
And then the pool. So this is the pool cover pump. So it needs to be on top of the pool cover every time you leave in case it could get rain. So you plug it in and then you untangle it. I'll show you in a minute. So it's untangled. So we plug it in, we put this on the pool cover, and then make sure the hose isn't kinked and is over here in this rock garden. Goes end to end, and then the rock over it to hold it in place.
All right. So if you want to turn the fireplace on, you have to have a lighter with you. There's one in the pool house. There might be one in the house as well. But before you start, get a lighter. And then turn this valve. You don't turn it hard. If you have to force it, something's wrong, and you will break the valve. So you just turn it open, and you can hear it turn on. You light it, and then you can turn it all the way up to the top, and then back down to the bottom. And again, when you close it, just go until it stops. Don't keep pushing it. It can't get any tighter. Just let it be closed, because it is brass and it can get ruined. All right, there are two extension cords right here. One of them, this orange one, turns the lights on under the trampoline. This red one turns the lights on in the pergola, and you just plug them in right here, and when you're done, unplug them, just leave them laying there.
Okay.
All of the codes are the same for all of these keypad doors. There are 4 throughout the house. Right here, we have remote controls for fans and also for the lights underneath the trampoline. So if you want to change the color, that's where they are.
So this is where we're storing the pool toys and the cushions for the chairs under the pergola. So before you leave, please remove the cushions for those chairs and keep them in here. And then all of the pool toys go in here as well. Yeah.
All right, so the pool cover code is very hard to remember. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you push cover or uncover to open it or close it. So this uncover would be opening, cover would be closing. Okay. So the pool valves here, there are 3 features that are important. And there's valves right here that run all of those features. Now those features, just give me a call, shoot me a text, I can turn them on. So the first feature is a little water fountain that shoots up about this tall on the shampoo shelf. The second one is there's 3 waterfalls that shoot out the side. They're like little blades of water shooting out the side. And then the third one is a bubble system. So it's almost like a hot tub in the middle of the pool. So the bubble system I can turn on from my phone. The others, you'll have to make some adjustments on these valves right here in order to have them work. And so we can talk through this. Okay, so this fountain is the one on the shampoo shelf that just shoots up about 4 feet tall. And so you have to change this valve over to fountain for it to turn that on. Now you can see we have 2 valves here. We have this one that goes to nowhere because we don't have a slide, but it is plumbed for a slide. So you'll never turn that valve. This one is for the fountain on the shampoo shelf. If you want it, you need to open this valve like this. That is now open. So it looks like water is flowing through that valve. And then this has to be pointing toward the fountain. Now, most of the time you're probably just going to do the waterfalls. And so you turn this so it's pointing. The handle is pointing toward the waterfalls. And each of these turns on each one of the waterfalls. So before you leave, this is highly, highly, highly important. 3 highlies.
Critical.
Critical. You have to shut these off. Otherwise, you'll shoot water on top of the pool cover and flood the house.
Critical.
And if you open this up, from the outside, this is pretty hard to do, but you need to lift this up out of the concrete like that for the door to swing. And that's kind of hard to do on the outside of the concrete or outside of the gate, but you can lift it up from down here if you need to get in from the outside. Make sure these garage doors are all closed. Make sure this man door is dead bolted.
We hope hope you enjoy Sandbox 3.0 as much as we do. Thank you for taking care of it. And if you have any questions, call or text Lindsay.